So, good morning, students. This is English Ulysses poem, 4th unit, 4th poem, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson, and we have come to the final leg part of the poem. Final leg means the last part of the poem. Okay, so as I told you once again, that about Ulysses is a person, is a great Greek warrior, okay, where Alfred Lord Tennyson portrays that he is the person who looks for knowledge, okay, and he is a king of Ithaca, but he is reluctant to rule the country. Instead, he is handing over the country to Telemachus, and he is at his old age, nearly he is counting his days, okay, but in spite of the age, in spite of his age and all, he is always earning and longing to travel and gather knowledge, okay. He doesn't want to sit and rule the country, okay. For that he is telling to rust unburnished. To rust means what? If you sit and start, if you sit in a place, you will rust. He is telling that you will rust. Rust means what? In Tamil we say thuru pudichu poirudhu, okay. Do you understand? That is what we say, rust, okay. So that is what he wants to drink life to the lees. Drink life to the lees is a famous quotation from the Ulysses poem. Drink life to the lees means what? Drink the wine or something, wine till the last drop, okay. So likewise he wants to live the life till the last, till the fullest, completely, okay. That is what Ulysses. Okay, now coming to the last part of the poem, I am starting, okay. Here we can see that in the before stanza I already mentioned that Ulysses is calling his friends, his compatriots, we say, okay, those who are so willing, who are so energetic, they are also giving company, okay, to Ulysses, and they also know very well that this will be, this might be their last voyage, last journey, okay. So they know that it is going to be like that. It is not going to be an unhappy end, okay. They might definitely face their death, but in spite of that, they do not want to, what Ulysses is telling, not to be them, not to be as a statue or as an idol. He is asking them to come and give their support, okay, for his last journey, okay. What kind of people they are? They are free hearts, free foreheads. You and I are old. You and I are old. You refers to Ulysses' soldiers, okay, Ulysses' companions, okay. You refers, you and I are old, okay. You and I are old. Old age hath yet his honor and his toil. Though old age hath means what? Had, okay. Old age hath yet still he is having that honor and that and his toil, ready to work hard, though he is the old age, okay, ready to struggle, okay, wanting to struggle. Death closes all. Of course, he is telling death closes all. Death closes all. Everybody has death, okay. But something ere the end. Something ere means what? Before the end. What? Death closes all. Of course, everybody knows that everybody is going to face death. But before that, we have to do something useful. We have to do something fruitful. Okay? We have to achieve something. That is what he is coming to. We have to achieve something before we die. Okay, that is what Ulysses is telling from this stanza. But something ere the end. End means what? Death. Something means what? Something good, something great. That is what? Some work of noble note. Noble means what here? Noble means good. Something worth. Do you understand? Something which is fruitful, something that is benefit Okay, that is what he is telling. Some work of noble note may yet be done. Let it be done. That is what this stanza. Okay, free hearts, free foreheads means those people, those Ulysses is calling their companions. They are coming with the free hearts, free foreheads. Okay, they are old, but in spite of being old, they are having their honor, and they are ready to work hard. Okay, that is what he said. Not unbecoming men that strove with gods. Okay, the lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. The long day wanes. The slow moon climbs. The deep moans round with many voices. Come, my friends. So he is telling the atmosphere, the total atmosphere. Before they start the journey, he is giving an explanation about the atmosphere, how it is. It is gloomy. Okay, definitely it is not going to be nice. Okay, but he is giving some not unbecoming men that strove with gods. Okay, strove means what? That struggled with those gods in bad times and all. They might have sought the help of the Greek gods to come and help. Not unbecoming men. Okay, the lights begin to twinkle. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. Okay, selling something that the light twinkles, begin to twinkle from the rocks. The long day wanes. The long day means what? His end is going to become end. Wanes means what? End. Wanes means what? Ends. Okay, wanes. Wanes. Wanes means ending. Okay, the long day wanes. The slow moon climbs. The deep moans. The deep means it refers to the sea. Okay, that is mourning. Mourning means what? Mourning, crying with pain. Okay, moans, crying in pain. That is what mourning. Okay, the deep moans with many voices. So that shows, these lines expose that the atmosphere or the situation is quite not unpleasant. Okay, it is not pleasant. It is not pleasant. But even though he is telling, come my friends, we have seen everything. Okay, we have moved everywhere. He is telling, we have moved heaven and earth. They have placed their foot in every places. They have seen so many countries, so many people, so many different cultures. They have seen the thunder and the sunshine. The thunder means what? Bad times. Sunshine means what? Good times. Okay, they face all hardship and also they have enjoyed happily. Okay, so that is what is come, my friends. It is not next stanza. It is not too late to seek a newer world. It is not late. It is not late to seek a newer world. He is telling only he's got only 3 years. Once he starts the journey, who knows, he might not come back. It is not too late to seek a newer world. To seek means what? To seek means find, search, explore, finding, searching, exploring. Okay, it is not late to seek a newer world. Push off. Everybody is asking to come on, push off, and sitting well in order. Smite the surrounding, sitting well in order. Smite the surrounding furrows. Smite means what? Smite means hit, strike. Strike, that sailing, no? You can see the sailors striking, okay, striking, rowing, that furrows, that waves. That is what furrows means, what it refers to, waves. You strike the sounding furrows, for my purpose holds. What is that purpose? To gain knowledge, to travel, not to sit in a place. Okay, for my purpose holds. To sail beyond the sunset. He wants to travel and travel. Okay, to sail beyond the sunset. Actually, there is no end. There is no end. It is endless. Is something telling that beyond the horizon. Okay, so to sail beyond the sunset and the baths. Baths means what? They have given. Baths means what? The Greek they consider that they are traveling the ocean, isn't it? So they think that they are traveling outside the world, outside the earth, outer ocean, that Greeks believed to surround the flat earth. They believed that in the center of the earth was, and around that earth this ocean. So he's telling that we have to travel around the ocean, around the earth which is surrounded by ocean. Okay, so that is what the Greek, that is what baths. Okay, this and all they will ask you. So you have to write it what is in the book. Of all the western stars, foreign countries, of all the western stars, until I die. This I refers to Ulysses. Until I die, of all the western stars, until I die. It may be the gulfs will wash us down. Through when our journey starts or during our journey, anything might happen. The gulf will wash us down. The gulf will wash us down means what? It will defeat us. It will conquer us. It will kill us. Okay, so it may be that the gulfs will wash us down. It may be we shall touch the happy isles. It may be while through a journey we may die or we might see the happy isles. Happy isles means what? Happy isles means island. Okay, according to the Greek, they considered that happy isles means what? Greek paradise. Paradise means what? Heaven. We all believe now that after we die we go to heaven or hell according to our deeds, according to our actions. If we do good, we go to heaven. If we do bad, we go to hell. So the Greeks believed that they would go to happy isles means their paradise. Next, and see the great Achilles whom we knew. Okay, and even see the great Achilles. Achilles is the greatest warrior of Greek. Okay, in the Trojan War, his participation was so immense, so great. The great Achilles. Okay, his weakness point is his heel. We say Achilles heel, weakness point, because there is an explanation you given in the book back. Okay, that as an infant, his mother dipped into the river Styx. It's a mythological belief. Okay, it's a mythological story that his mother, she did not dip the baby, Achilles, she did not dip the baby completely inside that water, okay, the river Styx. She held the baby's legs, okay, feet, and she dipped the whole body except the legs, So if anything happens to Achilles from head till his knee, nothing would happen. But if you strike him, that is what in the war he will die, because they will find out that his weakness point is leg and they will attack him and he will die. But he is the greatest warrior, so powerful warrior. Okay, so he's telling we might see the Achilles, whom we knew, the greatest Greek warrior, Achilles. So that is the stanza. Last stanza. Though much is taken, much abides. Though much is taken means maybe he's talking about the energy he has. Everything is being taken because he's become old. Much abides. Still he has got something to learn, to search, to learn knowledge, to gain knowledge. Still something abides. Abides means something is there here. And though, THO means though, THOUGH. And though we are not that strength, we are not now that strength which in old days moved heaven and earth, moved earth and heaven. We are not having the strength, we are not having the physical strength as we had in the previous days, that we moved heaven and earth. They were so strong and robust previously, before. They have moved heaven and earth means what? They might have seen every places. They have fought great wars, battles and everything. But that physical strength they do not have at this age because they are nearing their days. Ulysses and his warriors are nearing their days. We may not have that much kind of strength, but we have the willness, the heart will. That is what he is telling, which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are. We are one equal temper of heroic hearts. Equal temperaments, what? Temperament, state of mind. What? Equal thought, equal belief, equal strength, equal temper. Temper means what? Your mind, feelings. Okay? One equal temper of heroic hearts. Of course, they are all heroes. They have fought many battles. Moved heaven and earth, that which we are. We are one equal temper of heroic hearts. But what happened? Made weak by time. They have become weak. Of course, when you grow older and older, you will lose your immunity power. You cannot be so active like you were before. Made weak by time. When time comes, that is what fate. If you are a human being, definitely you will have to face death. You will have to face old age. Okay? So, made weak, become weak by time and fate. Fate means what? Destiny, vidhi. Okay? Made weak by time and fate, but strong in will. If you have a strong will, strong determination in your heart, this heart is something not related to your physical strength. It relates mentally. It relates to you mentally. Okay, do you understand? But strong in will means what? Willpower. Okay, but strong in will to strive. Strive means what? Struggle. Though he is in the old age, to strive, to seek, to search for knowledge, to seek, to find, and not to yield. And not to yield. Not to yield means what? Yield means to surrender. They are so brave. Okay? They are so powerful. They have their great reputation. They do not yield to others, to strive, struggle, to find, search, to seek, and not to yield. Not to yield. So that is the last part of the poem. You might have seen that Ulysses is calling his companions for the last journey. Everybody is willing to come, and he is telling, though we might be old, okay, we are not old in our hearts. Okay, we are not old in our hearts. He is telling, during our last journey we might see the happy isles. Happy isles means what? The Greeks paradise. Paradise means what? Heaven. They might even see Achilles, the great Achilles. Achilles is the great Greek warrior, the battle of Troy. Okay, so they would strive and seek knowledge, but will not surrender to anyone. That's the end of the poem. We will see in the next class. Okay, thank you.